We are proud Namibians, but we are also proud Africans. In this context, our neighbors, the SADC region, and the African continent at large remains key to Namibia's commitment in ensuring and promoting international peace and security.
I am proud to be African. These powerful words from Namibia's new president, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, have ignited pride and inspiration across the continent. As the first female president in Namibia's history, her speech during the commissioning ceremony for heads of mission was more than diplomatic. It was deeply Pan-African. In this powerful moment, President Nandi-Ndaitwah calls for unity, pride, and the advancement of Africa on the global stage. Her message resonates not only with Namibians, but with Africans everywhere who believe in the vision of a united, self-reliant, and globally respected Africa. From Nigeria to Japan, Ghana to Egypt, Namibia is expanding its global presence, and Africa is rising with it. This is a message of strength, hope, and unapologetic African pride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you believe in the greatness of Africa.
In accordance with Article 32(c) of the Namibian Constitution, the President is empowered to appoint Namibians of high integrity to represent the country to other countries as ambassadors and high commissions. Today, I am here to commission 7 heads of mission to represent the nation to the following countries: the Kingdom of Belgium, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Republic of Ghana, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Republic of Japan, the Republic of Zambia, and the Republic of Zimbabwe. Heads of mission designate, I have appointed you, sons and daughters of the Republic of Namibia, to represent me in your host countries as ambassadors and high commissioner of the Republic of Namibia. My confidence in your integrity and competency assures me that you will perform your duties in accordance with the needs and inspirations of the people of Namibia and in a manner satisfactory to your host nations. As you carry out your tasks, your duties, always remember that our international relations and conduct of diplomacy remain anchored in safeguarding our national interests and protecting our sovereignty and national unity. It is also rooted in advancing sustainable development through sustained economic growth for shared prosperity, building a strong and positive image of Namibia abroad, and protect our citizens wherever they find themselves. As heads of mission, those principles must guide your work at all times. Our bilateral relations is close-knit, and you are expected. Our bilateral relations is very important in our activities internationally. You are therefore expected to deepening longer-standing bonds of friendship and people-to-people conduct, and further strengthen the bilateral relations and cooperation we have enjoyed with countries of your accreditation through relevant Joint Commission of Cooperation, advanced high-level consultation, and you need to make sure that we finalize pending agreements and reinforce economic diplomacy. Distinguished heads of mission designate, you have to note that we are living in a digital age. With the faster pace of information circulation, you will be expected to keep the headquarters abreast with important updates on your undertakings and engagement. You must be analytical in your reporting with clear and well-thought recommendation. You must be fully aware that whatever you send home as part of your report will shape the future cooperation between our country and your host country. You are assuming duties at a time when we are left with 4 years before we obtain the set objectives of Vision 2030. Towards this end, we have identified strategic priorities as laid out in NDP 6, SWAPO Party Election Manifesto, and its implementation plan. These key priority areas aimed to accelerate service delivery and optimize outcome in the following areas: agriculture, sports, youth empowerment, education and training, creative industry, health service and welfare, land, housing, and sanitation. At all times, these key priority areas should serve as your guide in seeking and cultivating meaningful partnership, investments, market access for Namibian goods and services, as well as human development opportunities for our people. In line with the recent launched NDP 6, human development and community resilience remain one of the priority areas of the 8th administration. I therefore expect you to undertake activities on engaging your respective countries on development financing and cooperation that promote social and economic development for our country. Economic diplomacy is an important pillar of our international relations and overall diplomacy. The merger between international relations and trade was a very carefully considered and a deliberate action to ensure that economic diplomacy and investment promotion takes center stage in the pursuit of Namibia's growth at home for prosperity for all. It is therefore essential that you champion economic diplomacy, promote strong bilateral and multilateral trades, and attract a quality investment that will create jobs and improve the livelihood of our people. Namibia, you have to remember, is part of the community of nations. We are proud Namibians, but we are also proud Africans. In this context, our neighbors, the SADC region, and the African continent at large remains key to Namibia's commitment in ensuring and promoting international peace and security. Therefore, as heads of mission, you are expected to advocate for Namibia's position on regional, continental, and global matters. As a small country, Namibia has achieved great success since we gained our independence at the international forum. Among others, that is evidence through our co-facilitator of the UN Millennium Summit in 2000, chairing the UN Security Council session that adopted the resolution 1325, also in the year 2000, and co-facilitate the Summit for the Future that resulted in the Peace for the Future adopted in 2025. It is therefore my expectation that you will continue to advocate for those important multilateral, 2024, my apology, multilateral initiatives. As ambassadors and High Commissioner designate, your predecessors have laid a strong foundation upon which you need to build. You are not going to invent wheels. I also acknowledge the critical work of our ministries, the support staff, and all colleagues who contributed to the implementation of our foreign policy. As you take up your responsibility, act with humanity, courage, and steadfastness. Be courageous, and be collaborative. Listen attentively, negotiate earnestly, and always act in a manner that preserves Namibia's integrity. As ambassadors and High Commission, lead with professionalism, integrity, and teamwork. Exercise financial prudence, ensure efficient administration, and uphold our national values. Equally, maintain strong ties with the Namibians in diaspora, a great and untapped resources as it is. As it's a tradition, you will be undergoing an intensive induction course organized by the Ministry of International Relations and Trade to ensure that you are properly equipped in handling your new responsibilities. This will ensure that the management of our foreign policy continues to be result-based and that every single Namibian can reap the fruits of our foreign policy. It is therefore a must that each one of you has to attend the induction course without failure. As you are going to learn from that course, head of missions positions, as you are going to learn from the induction course, head of mission position is not ceremonial. It is functional, whereby you are expected to lead by example. Namibian missions are not big in terms of human resources. However, they've been effective and they must continue to be effective. There is no need for one to demand extra human power, as our economy for now cannot carry more than the staff we can make available to all our missions. Heads of mission designates, as you take up your new responsibilities, the first thing you have, if you have not yet done so, what you have to do is to familiarize yourself with our relevant national documents, such as the Namibian Constitution, the White Paper on Foreign Policy that was reviewed in 2026, and in it lies the true treasure that define our foreign policy. Also the NDP 6 and the SWAPO election manifesto and its implementation plan. It is also important that you understand the politics and the socio-economic factors in the country or in your host country. Ambassadors and High Commissioner designates, at this point, let me therefore extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes to you all as we embark on this very noble and important national assignment of representing the government and the people of the Republic of Namibia in your respective host countries. As you carry the trust of the Namibian people, discharge your responsibility with honor, professionalism, and integrity. Elevate Namibia's diplomatic footprint in your respective countries and organization of accreditation and beyond. Let me also thank your family members, some of whom might accompany you to your duty station, for the support they will render you in executing your duties. May your mission be fruitful. May your collaboration yield tangible development, and may you continue to embody the best of Namibia. Having said that, on behalf of the government and the people of Namibia, I once again wish you every success and go and save the nation. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.